G'day ladies and germs, Conor here, back with another video, and today I'm telling you the reasons why I sold the Canon R50v. Now a few years ago I bought the Canon R50, and around the same time I bought the Canon R6 Mark II, which is what I'm filming on. And both of these become an integral part of my video and photo workflow. Like when I'm on the street, I quite happily pick up the Canon R50, go out and do a bunch of street photography and get some basic video clips and often share those to social media. If I'm feeling really perky, then I'll take the Canon R6 Mark II out for a round of street photography as well and get even better video and photos because of the quality of that camera. However, it gets a bit big, it gets a bit cumbersome. So quite often, this little bad boy comes into play, the Canon R50. And Canon released the R50v. It kind of seems like, well, of course you should upgrade if you've got the R50. You should go up to the R50v. It's been 4 years. It's been forever and a day. Go get the R50v and enjoy a better camera. But it wasn't actually the case. And I sold it. I sold it recently. I don't actually think it's a bad camera for a lot of people. But for me, one of the most important things in my daily grind is this viewfinder. It's just like I have to have it. And many a times I was walking around with the Canon R50v, ready to take a photo, and I'd bring it up to my eye and obviously I can't see anything. So I look like a dick putting a camera to my face with no viewfinder, and it really just didn't suit me, my style, and how I compose my shots. I missed it a lot. I missed it an awful lot, and I could not use it like I would a smartphone. Like a smartphone, I don't care about my photo. I just pick up my phone and point it and press the shutter. There's nothing to it. It's completely automatic. There's no visceral sort of feeling to it. But with a camera, I do actually get all that feedback. I do feel like I'm having a purpose to my photography. And the R50v, I just didn't get that. Even with the video recording, I often use the viewfinder to compose my shots and to see what it looks like in the real world through the viewfinder. So it's just an integral part of my workflow. Now, another huge reason why I didn't like using the Canon R50v is actually the files. You get 8-bit files to share to social media. But then everything else, 10-bit, there's over 3 or 4 more different file types you can record in. You can't play them on your phone. You can't even play them on most computers. You actually have to edit them and then export them before you can actually see them just in an MP4 file format. So really disappointed there. I shared in my initial thoughts on the Canon R50v that I thought the file format choice was poor, especially given the market that the camera was aimed at. You know, it's aimed at people who love to shoot and share on their smartphones. But if you wanted to do that with the R50v, you can only do it in 8-bit. And with the audio, you can only do it in 16-bit. Yet you have these options to film in C-Log and film in 10-bit and film in 24-bit audio, but you can't share any of that straight from your camera to your phone because your phone will not be able to play it. Pretty shit, if you ask me. But for some of you, it might not be. It might be a great camera. So they are the 2 reasons why I had to sell the Canon R50v. I'm back with the Canon R50. It shoots in 4K 25, 1080p 50. It shoots a fairly nice looking image. You can kit it out with lenses and everything just like the R50v. You just don't get the 4K 60 or 50 frames per second in the R50. However, on the R50v, that 4K 50 or 60 was massively cropped, especially if you were using the stabilization as well. Like a 24mm lens all of a sudden became like a 85mm lens. It was a ridiculous amount of crop. To me, unusable. Charlie, get the fuck out of there, mate. So there's an extra reason why I think the Canon R50 is a better camera. You don't get all that stupid crop just to shoot in 4K 50 or 60, which again makes the camera just less attractive. It's got too many setbacks for me to make it enjoyable. Like once I started using it, I was disappointed with it. and I was longing to go back to the R50, which is cheaper. So there's 3 reasons why I sold the Canon R50v. It just wasn't what I was looking for. So now I have a dilemma. I really want to try something new for street photography, but I'm kind of confused as to what to get. And here is my little wish list. I want a small and light form factor. One of the main reasons I don't take out my Canon R6 Mark II is because of the size of it, and the lenses that go with it make it just very heavy to spend 8 hours doing street photography with. It's just too heavy. The Canon R50v I like, but it is like your budget end. R50v was not a street photography camera, so that was off the list. Now I'm looking for my next victim, so to speak. And I'm really eyeing off the Fuji X-E5, but I don't know yet. So if you've listened this far to the video, comment down below what you think could be a good street photography camera for me. Maybe I'll test it out like I did the R50v, but I need it to be small. I need it to have like a 23+ lens on it, maybe 28, maybe 35. If it's a fixed lens, maybe 40, but I do like to stick wider. Then 35 would be my tightest. So that's something I do want to consider as well. And it should be able to shoot, 4 to 6K video. Open gate. 50 frames per second. IBIS. I want all these things in a street photography camera, but number 1 is it must have good image quality and it must be light, and the autofocus must be reliable. And yeah, I've got a dilemma. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. I will be doing more videos soon. Comment down below on videos you might want to see as well, and I really appreciate your time. Check out.